Good morning. Welcome to CurrencyChange Market Update on Tuesday, the 17th of September 2013. My name is Laurent Guilbaud. I'm the Managing Director at CurrencyChange.com. Currencies should remain stable today before the key event decision, which is tomorrow evening, the FOMC decision. The amount of assets purchases reduced per month, if any at all, will not be the only trigger for volatility. Forex traders today will also need to watch how the Fed changes its economic projection and their forward guidance in their public release tomorrow evening. In the US, according to the latest economic reports released yesterday, the recovery in the manufacturing sector is losing momentum. In the New York region, manufacturing activity dropped to its lowest level in 4 months, with the Empire State Index falling to 6.29 for the month of September from 8.24. Over the past few months, weaker activity in New York has not coincided with slower activity across the nation, but this is another piece of data that will challenge the central bank's monetary policy decision tomorrow night. Industrial production accelerated in the month of August, but the increase was less than the market had anticipated again, and was also the 5th month in a row that industrial production missed expectation. On another topic, President Obama declares that he will not negotiate with Congress on US debt ceiling as part of a budget battle about to begin in Washington, which will be the key next point. The Fed holds a policy meeting as of tomorrow and starts it today. The market is clearly expecting a more dovish palette of candidates now that summer is gone since last Sunday. In Europe, the European Central Bank President Draghi spoke yesterday and said that the Eurozone economy remained fragile, unemployment was still far too high, and reiterated that the Eurozone Central Bank will keep rates low for a long time. Draghi also said that restarting lending to the private sector was a top priority for the ECB. Eurozone consumer prices and labor costs were the only report released from the region, and both numbers had yesterday very little impact on the currency. The key point today is the German zoo, which is released this morning. It will provide the first insight into confidence for September ahead of the IFO and flash PMIs, and will attract some interest as markets form expectation for activity in Q3. Analysts are looking for sentiment to improve, but with economic data taking a turn for the worse, Italian politics in flux, and Syria posing a geopolitical risk to the markets, we will not be surprised at currency change if investor confidence weakened. The German election this weekend will also be a focus for the euro, and while Angela Merkel will most likely be re-elected, her victory is far from assured. In the UK, this morning, August CPI inflation report is expected to remain unchanged. Higher transport services costs are forecast to be offset by softer clothes prices, so that our clients are aware of it, and a smaller rise in petrol prices compared to last August. Last statistic released yesterday, UK real estate Rightmove house prices fell for the 2nd month in a row by 1.5%. The agency attributes the decline to a slow summer season, which the director of Rightmove called the norm in August. Instead, investors choose to focus on their projections for a strong rise in prices this year. Rightmove website raised its forecast for 2013 for UK real estate prices from 2% to 6%. In Asia, in Australia, RBA minutes released early morning. The board agreed to keep open possibility of further rate cuts, but the board did not signal an imminent intention to reduce their interest rate. Live exchange rates were currently on sterling dollar tradable rates 158.90, sterling euro 118.89, sterling Aussie dollar 170, and sterling New Zealand dollar 193.75. Sterling dollar went as high as 160 closely as US New York Fed manufacturing came in below forecast yesterday, followed by on-target capacity utilization and industrial production. The data was overlooked in light of Sunday night's news that candidate Summers will not longer seek the Fed chairmanship. This left Vice Chairman, the favorite, Janet Yellen, and former Vice Chairman Donald Corn as the leading candidates. Cable traded higher yesterday as the market expects these candidates to continue the accommodative ways of Mr. Bernanke as of next January. Euro sterling trading in a muted 0.8371 to 92 range for the day due to the fact that events were firmly US dollar related. The economic agenda in the UK time for today. At 9:30 we start with UK Core Consumer Price Index expected at 2.1% versus 2%. 9:30 UK PPI expected at 1.8% versus 2.1. At 10 o'clock we'll have the German ZOO survey, economic sentiment expected 47.2 for August versus 44, and at 1:30 US CPI year-on-year 1.6% for August, below 2% last month. If you require further information, please visit now at CurrencyChange.com, or you can contact us on +44 or 207 373 2686. Have a very nice day.